And this is one of those things that started off as a mess, but it slowly got worse and worse and worse. Over the last decade, Huawei has very quickly become this powerhouse company. They churned products out at an unbelievable pace and genuinely created smartphones that every year were at the very bleeding edge. Huawei was growing so fast that it looked like Samsung was in trouble. And even though Huawei has always had a rocky relationship with the United States, their success was so meteoric that it looked like they were going to break into that market too. Because in 2017, with the Huawei Mate 10 phones, US carriers finally agreed to start distributing them. But then something happened. At the last minute, they pulled out. AT&T, Verizon, even Best Buy all of a sudden announced that they wouldn't sell Huawei devices, because apparently the US government told them not to. And this is bad enough, being excluded from quite possibly the most lucrative smartphone market in the world, but then the US government put Huawei onto their entity list, which meant that now they could not only not sell in the US, but that they couldn't do business with any US company. This is not a good bit of news to wake up to. It means no Google. So as you know, Huawei phones now don't come with core Google services like Google Maps and Gmail, but it also means that the company that builds Huawei's chipsets, TSMC, can't do business with them. And that's actually a Taiwanese company. But just because some of their equipment is from the US, it still counts. And let's be very real for a second, if Huawei can't source chips, it's got nothing. And from that point, it was just this rolling snowball that kept gathering momentum.